Well, good morning, going into afternoon. Daniel Rauschenbach here. So I'm down along the Mahoning River, right behind me here in Struthers, Ohio. Born and raised, right here, Struthers. And I pulled the table down with all the supplies to paint next to the river today. I've been trying to get out for the past few weeks to do some plein air, to do some outdoor painting consistently. I think painting outside throws its challenges to you, and it also, a little sunburn hurts some, but it's good to be out, taking in my surroundings and seeing what's going on. So what's my general setup when I paint outside? Well, my general setup is I usually put some light tones there, some tans maybe, and some dark tones, some phalos, some indigos in that one. I always have two solid sets, generally the same color, but it's nice having two for easy reach. I have my water, my drinking water, my Monster, I love Monster, and my brushes. Usually consistently for the past year, I've had Sage. This is Sage. She usually has herself and her water next to me. So that's generally my painting setup when painting outside. So what am I painting? I'm painting the Mahoning River going a little bit west towards Youngstown. And I have the front bridge, the back bridge, and a little bit of the sky coming through. Right now, it's a little not as cloudy as I would hope it to be, but there's not gonna be a lot of clouds in the sky, or a lot of clouds on a piece of paper. So I'm gonna go paint, prep, I'm gonna outline, and then get started. That's my basic, my basic run through of how to start painting. So I'm starting to paint, trying to get the first layers down. Sage is getting a little impatient. So as she gets a little bit impatient, I always like to do a little bit of, she just found her water legs recently. So she'll throw some, you passed it up, Sage. She'll throw some dynamics into a painting, and we will keep on going, for a few hours. So stay tuned. So here's a little bit of an update on this piece. I'm gonna step back here. Sorry about the shadow on the piece. So it has multiple layers. As I get a little bit closer, you can see a little bit of the depth in it. As I'm going back a little bit, you see the clouds are starting to come in. A little warm. It's probably about 85. Sage is doing a little bit better. She has a big stick. But as you go now, what I'm documenting is what's going on with the shadows. As I'm looking in the far background, I have the shadows underneath the trees. I have the darkness in between the different ripples coming around here. And then I'm also taking in a little bit of what's going on around me. I'm trying to make sure that I stay accurate, but I also want to make sure that I have a little bit of artistic play. If anyone has really looked at my pieces have a lot of whimsical and a lot of linear lines in it. So they're a little bit of a cross between like Charles Birchfield and I think my own hand. I think my own hand has a little bit of a style to it that's a little bit different. So the place I'm at, once again, I said I'm at the Mahoning River, but there used to be a huge steel mill right there and a huge blast furnace. This used to be the intake for it. And now Mother Nature's slowly but surely taking it all.